Welcome to the Sci-Fi Christian.
Like the worst entry opening ever.
No, this is perfect.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Matt Anderson.
I'm Van Devoto.
And we are the Sci-Fi Christians, and not today, I was going to say today, but tomorrow morning, we are going to watch
this, and this.
all in a row. Now,
Extended edition Blu-ray.
of Lord of the Rings trilogy.
11 hours of awesomeness.
Ben, I'm not exaggerating when I say I've been wanting to do this for years. I didn't know it was going to be with you, but here we are.
Yeah, you probably didn't even know me when you first wanted to do this.
Yeah, because I like the idea of movie marathons. Like, I've done it with Back to the Future. I've probably done it with Matrix, but I've never done it with Lord of the Rings.
Never.
And
That's
tomorrow,
about to change.
tomorrow we're doing it, so I cannot wait. It's going to be awesome. I'm
Yeah.
actually sleeping over at your house so we can get an early start.
Yeah.
Little slumber party, Sci-Fi Christian style.
In the guest room, yeah.
In the guest room, correct.
Now I've completely lost my train of thought.
Yeah, so let me hold on.
Yeah, so this is pretty exciting, Matt, because regular listeners of the Sci-Fi Christian podcast know that your Lord of the Rings knowledge leaves a bit to be desired.
I don't know a ton about this world.
Whenever the topic of Lord of the Rings comes up, you simply respond by saying, Middle Earth.
But that's all going to change after tomorrow.
You're going to know Frodo and Sam
and Gandor.
Gandor. You might even be able to simply walk into Mordor by the time it's all done.
Yes, and then fight against the ring bearer.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that ring bearer, he's an evil dude.
So yeah, it's gonna be a really fun day.
Yeah. So
and I'm most excited.
Hobbit action.
I cannot wait for some Hobbit action. You know, what I'm most excited for the pizza we're gonna eat while we watch this.
Oh, that's what you're most excited for.
What brand should we order?
Well, our delivery options here are limited at my house. There's basically 3 of them.
Okay.
And one of them is Domino's, and I won't eat them.
All right. Well,
because the last time I had Domino's, I was in pain for like 2 hours on the couch with stomach cramps.
You just lost our sponsorship potential with Domino's.
Yeah, I don't want them.
All right. Well,
because then I'd have to like eat it for the ad, and then I'd be sick.
Ben, I don't think we have much to say, but tomorrow we've already invited on our podcast our listeners to follow along. We're going to be live blogging. We're going to be live tweeting.
And you can, by the time this video is up, you'll actually be able to read the results of that.
Yes. So this is going to be a fun day tomorrow.
Indeed.
An early start we're going to have, and we'll see you both. Not both. We'll see you.
Way to be optimistic about our audience, man. I was going to say both you guys. We're still watching at this point. There's probably only 2 people still watching at this point.
I meant to say we'll both see you all tomorrow, but that did not come out right. Namaste.
We're here in the wee hours of the morning about to begin watching Lord of the Rings. The first order of business, waking up Mr. Matthew Anderson. Let's go do that. Still asleep this morning as we prepare to begin an epic 11-hour journey. Matt, what are your waking thoughts for the Sci-Fi Christian audience about what's about to happen this morning?
Well then, my thoughts are...
You don't look too energized for this experience.
Let's see. My thoughts are we're going to learn a lot about Middle Earth.
Matt, moments ago, I ambushed you, woke you up this morning.
Yes.
But now here you are, despite my rudeness to you as a guest.
No, I'm glad because we need to get an early start
We
on
need to
this.
get it going. I suppose like bringing the camera wasn't necessary, strictly speaking.
Suppose,
but it was
true.
enjoyable. Are you ready to go? You ready to get this thing
let's do this.
rolling? Okay.
Let's start watching all the movies, and we're gonna record tonight, so we have a long day ahead of us.
Yeah, it's like 7:40 right now a.m.
You just admitted to the fact that we tricked our fans.
Well, we're gonna be live blogging with
Yeah, you're right.
timestamps,
So we were originally gonna start at 10 a.m., but then we realized, wait a second, if we start at 10 a.m. and then record an episode, we're going to end this day very, very late.
Yeah, that'd be no good.
So instead I slept over and we're getting an early start as possible. Thus, 7:35.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring, Extended Edition Disc 1 commences now. One down, Matt. Two to go.
Down. It went fast.
Next up, Two Towers. How are you doing?
Two Towers, not to be confused with the Twin Towers.
Yes.
Which were in New York. These are in Mordor.
Middle-earth. No.
Two Towers? Not in
It's
Mordor?
actually kind of interesting because there's a lot of debate within fandom about what Two Towers Tolkien means because there's like 4 different choices.
Okay.
In the movie, it is interpreted as Orthanc, which is Saruman's tower, and Barad-dûr, which is the Dark Tower, where Sauron is.
So Mordor.
Yes.
So I was correct.
But Orthanc is not in Mordor.
Oh, never mind then.
Okay. So how you doing?
First movie,
holding up well?
I first saw, speaking of that,
Okay, thank you.
I first saw Fellowship when I was
19.
19.
Figure it out, yeah.
And so I didn't pick up on a lot of cool things in there. And even though I've seen this movie twice since then,
Yeah.
I think I must not have really been paying close attention because there's things I picked up that I didn't pick up on the first time.
I've seen it many times since then.
Yes, and you said some interesting things, like you had some favorite scenes in the whole series in this movie. Why don't you tell us quickly
Yeah, I
about
love the scene at the end with Sam and Frodo. You know, really powerful themes there. They're getting into the boat. I love the scene after Gandalf dies where they're kind of right outside and, you know, the place they've left it. And then they're all, it's a very emotional scene. And we see Aragorn take charge. So great stuff. I would say that Fellowship is my second favorite of the trilogy behind Return of the King.
Interesting. I'm not going to make my picks until the end. I want to watch it all the way through and then I'll pick.
So stay tuned for that. Should we get to it?
Let's do it.
We got 7.5 more hours to go.
Two Towers.
Well, Matt, 2 movies down. Yeah, we've been at this for like 7 hours. Or 6 hours. A long time. Are you going to participate or just eat your pizza?
One to go.
So,
Return of the King, which I haven't seen since it was in the theater.
Oh my gosh, you've seen it one time.
One time.
In the theater. You've never seen the extended edition.
In fact, it's weird. It goes down, it descends like this. 3 for Fellowship, 2 for Two Towers, once for Return of the King.
So for Fellowship, you would have seen it in the theater before Two Towers, and then again before Return of the King.
Nope. It was, I don't know, maybe. No, it was in the theater right before Return of the King, and then not like maybe 3 years ago.
Oh, okay. So
because I was gonna do this a while back, watch all 3,
but maybe Sam, get away from the pizza.
But maybe not marathon style. Just
that's Sam the dog who was trying to eat the pizza. You can
named after Sam.
Yeah.
So
should we get him on video?
Yeah, let's get him.
There. All right. So, yeah, it's been fun so far.
So far, so good. I mean,
making a good time, and
yeah, whatever. But we started early, and the blogging's going well.
Yeah, we've got
some comments, got some people checking it out.
Yeah, so
So
be sure to check out the live blog feed.
I liked the battle in Helm's Deep.
Yes.
And I liked Sam's speech almost towards the end. It felt like the movie could have ended right there.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite scenes.
Went a little further.
I did get a little cliffhanger action.
What else did you like?
Oh, I love the Ents. Treebeard.
I love the trees.
Gotta love Treebeard. Gandalf's charge at the end, which is part of the Battle of Helm's Deep. That was pretty cool. You know, I'm ready for movie 3. How about you?
Let's do it. One more, and then we're going to do the last video, and then we're going to record and have a whole podcast about this, which you can find at thescifichristian.com.
Indeed.
Let's do it.
Let's go. We did it.
We did it.
Did it.
He's a bobblehead, so I'm trying to make it.
Yeah, he's bobbling away. Matt.
Oh my god.
Almost 12 hours. It's 11 hours a movie, but then with, with breaks, it would be almost 12 hours.
Changing discs.
Yeah. You're doing your laundry.
Yep. And wow, it's been almost 12 hours since we started this journey, and here we are.
Yeah.
We've watched it all. That was
awesome.
It was awesome. And even though we're just sitting in one place, it was also draining.
Oh yeah, I'm tired.
Yeah.
And we're about to podcast.
I know. So it should be a great episode.
Yeah. If you're expecting another 2 hours and 20 minutes like last week, it ain't gonna happen.
So Ben, best part for you overall? What was the greatest part of experiencing? Have you ever watched all 3 in a row?
I haven't, and that's kind of what I was going to say. Is just the different perspective it gives. I'm really familiar with the movies, even more familiar with the stories. So, in terms of that, none of the content's different, but just seeing them all as one really long movie was a pretty awesome experience.
Yeah, I would agree. It felt like just one continuous story, and as you'd mentioned to me in real life, and what we'll mention on the podcast is originally Tolkien wanted this to be one large book,
He did.
and it really felt that way.
It did.
So Ben, you already told me your favorite movies, and I think, oh man, it's hard.
In the order, so Return of the King, Fellowship, Two Towers, from favorite to
It's
least favorite.
It's tough for me. Easily, Return is my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what my second favorite would be. Maybe Two Towers.
You said when we started that you thought Fellowship was your least favorite.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I don't feel as strongly about that this time though.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I think Two Towers, especially, like, that's where, in terms of stuff they changed from the books, it has the most stuff that bugs me
Mm-hmm.
as a book fan. There's some added sequences that aren't as good, you know, just, I don't know. And in terms of changes from the books, it definitely is the one that bugs me the most.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess I don't feel strongly, but I'll just say my favorites descend backwards. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, okay. Well, that works out. A little nice symmetry to that.
There it is. So,
Yeah.
well,
I'm tired.
I think we should sign off in this video and go do some podcasting.
Alrighty,
Well,
let's do
thank
it.
you for joining us on this Lord of the Rings marathon. I'm Matt Anderson.
I'm Bandy Bono.
We are the Sci-Fi Christians, signing off.